Hello, everybody. This is Tonga checking in for day 31 of my 60-day juice fast, and I feel so much better than I did yesterday. Yesterday was a really rough one, and today I feel alive. I feel happy. I feel great. So today is turning out to be a fantastic day thus far. Reason being, reason why. Okay, so I have decided to that I'm definitely gonna go to my girlfriend's wedding tomorrow, so I'm very ecstatic about that. I still can't necessarily fit into the dress. It's almost there. It's so close. It's unbelievably close, but it's not quite there. So I'm gonna Spanx it. I'm gonna Spanx and see if that helps. This is like in my back. My back is a bit wider. I guess my back is a 14. The dress is a size 12. And I think usually when I'm fitting into that dress appropriately, I think, well, of course, at that time I'm a size 12, and I think that I weigh about 185, and right now I'm about 195 pounds, so just 10 pounds, yeah, to go. So hopefully the Spanx will help me bring that the back area in, and I'm gonna go. Like I don't want to miss this and let obstacles that are trying to get in the way stop me from being there and enjoying her and her enjoying her moment with her new soon to be husband. So I'm very excited about that. Um, this morning I've had two. Oh my gosh, I've had two 20-ounce juices already, which is quite a bit, and I'm feeling like full. I don't know. I had a stressful thing, and I really wanted water. I forgot to bring my water with me. I had a spider, like a dangerous looking spider, not just any kind of spider, a dangerous looking spider in the car with me. So I like pulled on the side of the road. It was just like, yeah, a fiasco. But I do want to talk about during this 31-day journey this far, just like some lessons that I've learned, like from fasting in general. If some of you have been, like watching videos that I've made previously, then you see that I've attempted to fast in the past. I've had two, I would say, I'm gonna say one. Wow, is it only one? But man, well, a few with the church, but I'm just gonna talk about the fast that I've had on my own. Like I've had one fast that was like very successful, and that was actually my first and only 40-day fast. Um, and that was very successful, and I actually incorporated very healthy eating habits. Just being, cognizant of what I'm putting into my mouth and the effect that it's going to have on my body. And I took things relatively slow, like with going back into eating like regular foods and everything. And I did well with like keeping that weight off. And it's like Gustav hit Louisiana, it hit Baton Rouge. I don't know. It just I had to work during that time, and I guess like the stress and like not being able to really get, or you could get fresh produce, but then it's like, what do you do with it to try to keep it cool or whatever? Which now thinking about it, I think that I would actually, because the way that I plan to eat, I would actually have a cooler if like well, in this area I think it's more like not hurricanes but tornadoes that hit. So if anything happened like where I didn't have electricity, my goal would even be to have a cooler and put my fresh fruit and veggies in there. But see, at that time I was eating healthy, but I was eating, well, I guess my ideal of healthy then, like eating some things that were processed, but uh, just making sure that I watched my calorie intake, that I did get in fresh fruit and vegetables, but not, I guess, as strict or as extensive that I'm planning to go this time with changes to my diet. And so the other fasts that I've had have not. I mean, I fasted successfully, I believe, for 30 days, and when I did the water fast, I believe that was for about 21, 22 days, somewhere in there. Like I made it a nice long time. But the thing that happened with both of those fasts is me and water fasting apparently just don't mix. I have been diagnosed with high. Oh, I'm going to say the wrong thing. Metabolic syndrome, and so I don't know if because of the blood sugar issue, if that's what's going on with like water fasting, like why I'm able to maintain and like do everything that I need to do, like on a juice fast or on the master cleanse, but on water fasting, I one thing, I lose my thirst, and I've read that that's normal. And then the other thing is like due to losing my thirst and not being able to motivate myself to drink the water, even though it's like I understand I need it, but just not being able to pull the two things together like you need it, so do it. I have, yeah, had to go and get IV fluids actually after each one of those fasts. And so I'm not gonna make excuses, but I guess in my mind at the time it's like it had something to do with things like the fast didn't end the way that I expected it to, and I didn't have my plan complete at the time. And then because I'm in such bad condition medically at the end of the fast, well, not, I don't want to say medically, but just like I'm dealing with dehydration so much. And so I know in my mind at one point it was just like eat lots of sodium, eat, and then I hope you like retain the water. But this fast is very different. So I just say to anyone who's like fasted unsuccessfully before, or even if you fasted successfully, I find that it's more difficult. You have more unsuccessful attempts at fasting than you have successful fasting endeavors. So, and that's just in my opinion, and from what I've experienced and from what I've heard from others as well. Um, but just hang in there, like it gets easier. I noticed like for me that just say like maybe around day 20 or so, like somewhere around day 20 in the midpoint, I guess that would be like the midpoint for a 40-day fast, that you you will stop having like cravings for unhealthy things. Like I think it just takes time to wean itself out of your body. And so now it's like all the stress that I've been through lately, I'm dealing with it so much better than I ever have in the past. Like even though I may be venting and I may have like a little attitude for a minute, but I bounce back from it, and I'm I'm handling it without the thought of food, without trying to turn to food, or even if it's turning to juice, because like yeah, we need the juice, but if you find yourself like going and like, okay, well, I'm gonna have a juice because I'm just so stressed out or whatever, it's like, well, yeah, juice is healthy or whatever, you want to turn to healthy things. But even using food to deal with stress overall, like that's not a healthy thing. And I know that so many of us have done that. I've done that for so long. If I get anxious about something, then I'm gonna run, I'm gonna have something to eat. If I'm sad, then I'm gonna have something to eat. If I'm happy, then I'm gonna go celebrate with something to eat. And so just trying to learn uh to find different ways of coping with things that are difficult, and different ways of celebrating. Like what else can you do to celebrate? Now it's good to go out and like have something healthy. Because I have like places that like I would like to expose my mom and my daughters to, that are healthy places that we can go and like have a good family time or whatever. But there are other things like going to the movie, treating yourself to a massage, going shopping, because you're like, I can fit like a smaller size and such. So those kind of things are better, especially if you're gonna go and choose unhealthy foods. But I'm not saying that I won't ever. Basically, my plan, like after this fast, is to eat 80% raw, and I will incorporate some fish, some seafood into my diet. As far as beef goes, only a few times a year, and it has to be organic. And that's, like I said, very very limited times for beef. Beef only on like very special occasions, like to me, like maybe the 4th of July, or sometime that I'm used to, like celebrating uh different things. And hopefully I can even draw away from that, because I'm gonna try like mixing things up and like having like a tofu recipe. But I don't feel like completely ready to give away beef. But who knows in time? I hope that it does come. Another thing, lesson learned from my fasting in the past, my fast part of this fast is for definitely getting in your fluids, like getting in enough juice and getting in enough water. I noticed that my body responds more positively. Like when I hydrate my body, I feel so much better. Like it's unbelievable. Um, because you've heard me talk on my previous videos, like I know I need to get water in. I'm not getting enough water. Well, yesterday I'm so proud to say that I had 2 liters of water, and that was really good for me. I mean, I know it's not maybe like the 100 ounces to be half my body weight or so, but I got in those 2 liters, 66 ounces or so, and I'm very happy with that, and my body is thanking me for that today. I feel less stressed. I feel great. Another thing is to try not to focus so much on the weight, because that can be frustrating, and that can be something like for me in the past that's been something that just made me quit. When I did the master cleanse and I didn't see the weight loss that I wanted to see, it was just like, oh, these results are not really all that I thought they would be. And so then I thought, oh, okay, well, I'm going to switch to water fasting because I didn't really get the results that I wanted. But by the same token, getting your body moving and putting it in motion is so much better than just only fasting and thinking like, okay, well, that's gonna be the problem solver when it comes to weight loss. Yes, fasting will result in some weight loss, but the bottom line, I think, for most of us doing this is to be healthier. And so exercise is a part of health. Like it's a part of good health. Like you want to have movement going. And so my exercise plans for my 31st day and forward, um, is to get in at least 3 days of walking each week, and if I can, just depending on how the weather is outside and what's my schedule like. And on the days that I'm not walking, to definitely do Pilates and yoga. Pilates I find more invigorating in my opinion, and yoga I find more relaxing. So it's like if I can have both of those, like maybe 20 minutes of each. But everybody has like whatever works for you is like finding that happy medium of what's making you feel good, what's giving you positive results that you want to see, and just using that as a tool to increase you, to motivate you towards move you forward, and more towards more positive health. uh, I think that may be it for now. I try to think about what's different this time, because I feel like this time is something special about it. It's something different. And I can't say it's because I honestly, I can't say that it's specifically because I put it at a time of Lent, because I've tried to fast for Yom Kippur before, and yeah, didn't really, it didn't happen. It wasn't because of, like I'm trying to do this and I want to expect some positive benefits and everything's going to go well, because simply because it's a spiritual fast. It just, some things are just kind of set in place for me this time, I think, and that's a really good thing. Like the YouTube community, support community that's going right now, it's like I interact so much more with YouTubers than I have at any time. Like in the past, I feel that there are people that I'm able to better relate to that's on here right now, and I think that's been a really positive thing for me. Yes, like prayer, definitely. I try to keep grounded and I pray in order to kind of empower me, strengthen me through, like when I'm feeling kind of blah, like I don't think I can do this anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. When I have those moments where I feel like, and it's not, I guess I haven't had that so much this fast, but just when I have those rough moments, those rough days that I've kind of vented about, it's really helpful to be able to get on here and vent and like get, feedback from other people that may have gone through the same thing or something similar, or just giving you an encouraging word if they haven't gone through anything. It's just a really, I don't know. I picked the right time to fast, and I think I picked the best possible time that I could have, and I just expect really great results. So like I said yesterday, I lost 18 pounds like in the first 30 days. I actually woke up this morning at 195. It's like, I don't know. So now it sounds like I lost 2 more pounds since yesterday, but I don't know. I'm going to try to stay off the scale, and I don't get angry or anything when it doesn't move or it doesn't cause any emotion really to rise, but I want to kind of I definitely want to go back to weighing myself just once a week, and that's during my check-in. My check-in dates were initially Fridays, which would be today. So in case, you're like, well, how much weight did you lose since last week? Last week on Friday, I believe I was 200 pounds. This week, 195. So that is total of 5 pounds lost in the past week. Um, but like I said, I expect greater results from the second half of the fast just because I'm going to incorporate more of what I know I need to do. Getting my liquids up, and I drink enough juice, but getting my water intake up, that's going to be really big for me. And getting that physical activity in, which will boost my mood, stabilize my mood, and cause me to feel better overall and increase my physical health. I think that's all I have. I just wanted to check in, and like I said, I know it's not the end of the day, but I just wanted to come on because I feel really great, and I wanted to share that because yesterday I looked the saddest, in my opinion, that I've looked in any of my videos, and I felt the lowest yesterday that I felt in any of the videos that I've made. So I just want to let you know, like, if you're going through it, it gets better no matter what it is. Things have a way of working themselves out. Anyway, you guys be blessed. I probably won't be recording over the weekend because the wedding's like tomorrow, and then Sunday when I come back home, it's yeah, when I come back here, it's gonna be like trying to get ready for my work week and everything. But I will definitely be checking in with you guys on Monday. I probably will have a different hair colors. I'm excited about going and still doing something special for myself in lieu of the activities of the weekend. Anyway, again, you guys be blessed and have a great day.